Hey, we're on.
Hello.
So, welcome to Greece. We've just been here for a few days and it's been lots of chaos, but finally we're getting very close to having everything prepared for the gathering, which is going to start in a couple of days.
Lots of chaos, lots of epic beauty. We're here in the group room that we're going to be doing our event. And I don't know if you can see, but we have 1,000 chairs.
More than 1,000 chairs.
And a few Stargaters here with us in person. So when we were walking in here earlier today, we could feel the air was almost thick.
It's like the guides have been working to build an energy in this space over the last couple of days. When we came initially, this whole vast auditorium felt really dead.
I mean, it was beautiful.
It looks beautiful, but the energy was really not very nice. And so the guides have been working on it, and it feels really nice now. And we're still a couple of days away from the start, so it's going to be wonderful. So today we wanted to introduce you to one of our guest speakers, Michele Castro.
Hello
And
there.
the reason that we waited to introduce Michele was because she's a channel for Isis and some of the other divine feminine energies. And we wanted to wait till after we'd been to Greece so that Michele could be actually amped up again at the Isis temple and some of the other incredible power spots that we went to.
Absolutely. That temple of Dandara, the Hathor temple, was pretty amplifying as well.
At these sacred sites, there are these giant statues. But some of them, you walk up and there's such a powerful energy of that being, like of Hathor or of Sekhmet, that you literally just, like, you don't have to create an energy field. It's like the other dimensional frequencies are there. And it's just like, hello. So it was super powerful.
Absolutely. The energy fields. Some of these spots and these statues, they're carrying living energies. And it was very easy to, if you're tuned in, to decipher which spots and which statues were carrying this energy. And
it was really fascinating because in some of these places there was such a strong energy, and as soon as we started to meditate there, the guards would come running up and actually stop us. So it was very interesting to find that the very sacred places that Egypt is inviting all the tourists to, you can't meditate there. And so it was a challenge for us. We were with Vivienne Chauveau, as many of you already know, and with her Arcturan friends and many of the other delegations from around the universe actually supported us by creating a space where we could meditate together, even though it was very briefly, to bring in a reactivation of some of those sacred sites. The main one being the Great Pyramid, and that was quite an incredible experience. And we went in there 2 times. At the beginning of the trip, we were inside for 4 hours, and at the very last evening, another 4 hours. And in between, we were traveling to all the different sacred sites, activating or reactivating them. So what the Arcturans had said to us was that there are going to be several steps or stages to the reactivation of the pyramid and these other very sacred sites. And our purpose on this first trip was to start to activate and to align them all with the energies of the Great Pyramid. And as we said in the email, in the last visit to the Great Pyramid, we actually brought down an etheric capstone. And for me, when we were told this is what we were going to do, my skepticism was like, oh, how can we do that? But it was actually very, very powerful. And Alcazar guided the process from inside the king's chamber, while all the different delegations from around the universe were with Vivian outside, and they totally encapsulated the whole of the pyramid. And we brought this capstone down with the assistance of many of the command's ships. And I could actually see in my inner vision this capstone coming down. And as it came down, Alcazar was saying, bring more of your intention, bring more of your desire, combine them and bring this down. It's like we had to do it on behalf of humanity. And it was the most amazing experience. And the thing was, the closer it got, the stronger our intention had to be in order to actually seat it on the top of the pyramid. And then once it was there were these 4 lines of light energy, golden light energy, that ran down the corners, the edges of the pyramid, and anchored the capstone into the ground. And it was like, wow, it was really quite an incredible experience.
And we received some cool confirmations, because when we first got to Egypt, and Vivienne actually told us this when we were in Maui in March, that we would be reactivating the library that's underneath the paws of the Sphinx. And so we went there. Vivienne did this incredible activation. Actually, we've never seen her so in her Octuran self. And then we received the coolest confirmation through our friend Ezra, who, a friend of hers who doesn't usually get into spiritual things, called her up.
And she hadn't spoken to her for over
years.
2 years.
Yes. Yeah. And so her friend calls her up and is like, you were in my dream last night. You were in an Egyptian temple.
And she didn't know that Ezra was in Egypt.
And Ezra's like, well, that's an interesting dream. Like, what were you doing to have a dream like that? And her friend says, well, I was meditating the night before. And it turns out she was meditating with, I believe his name is Stuart Pierce, who channels the Atlantean angels. And his meditation was about the Great Pyramids and the Sphinx being reactivated again. And this information was coming from the Atlantean angels in a way that hasn't been activated for thousands of years.
And he said it's happening right now.
Yeah.
And that was the most amazing thing. That somebody, I don't even know where he was. Is
Well,
he in the States?
he doesn't follow our work.
No, but do you know where he was?
I think he's based in England. Yeah.
So this English guy, not knowing we were there, was saying that the Sphinx and the pyramids are being activated right now.
On the same day that we were doing this.
Totally blew us away.
So it's like we receive these demonstrations so that we can trust that what we're doing has validity, because it's easy to just be like, oh yeah, like we're a spiritual group, we're going to like reactivate.
But what was amazing was after we'd done the work, the final work in the pyramid, somebody took a photo of Vivienne and a partner, and they were standing in front of the pyramid, and on this photo, directly above them, was this huge spaceship. Other people taking photos of the same thing didn't get anything. And we'll put it online so you can see it. It was absolutely stunning.
It was a huge green blob.
Yeah. But that huge green blob was there there was no way that was like manipulated and then they made it later or something.
It wasn't like a lens flare. It was like
It was huge.
Yeah.
It was really huge. And when Vivian saw it, she said, that's my friend. Those are my friends. So anyway, let's get back to tonight.
So basically, my feeling is that there's a timing to these events. There's Prageet's had the Stargate since 1989, and it's never been to Egypt. There's some reason we were just there in these powerful sacred sites. We weren't just activating them, they were activating us. And we shared that with the Stargate community through the live stream. And my feeling personally is that we received something far more than we even know. And my other feeling is, in cause, with this event we're about to do with 1,000 people, this is going to be the strongest energy field we've ever created so far. And the guides have been saying that there's the potential for us to help humanity's trajectory to realign to a higher potential. And the image that I received in Cairo actually is that the timelines, we often think of them as like these linear kind of like train tracks, but it's actually more like branches of a tree, how they move in these fractals, so that the smallest, tiniest pine needles, the pattern on the pine needles also is the same pattern as like the bigger branch and the same pattern as like the whole tree. So with the timeline, my feeling is this is a critical moment to be shifting humanity, because we're at these like kind of branch points, exactly.
So just to give a bit of history, we started this trip with a workshop in Italy. And at the beginning of the workshop, Alcazar said, this is a preparation for the work that's going to be happening in Cos. And the energy in those meditations in Italy were absolutely amazing. Everybody there was like, wow.
Alcazar was really guiding us into the quantum still point in like such a profound way.
And then we went from there to Bulgaria. And now Alcazar said again, this is a continuation of the build-up for what's going to be happening in Greece. And now we're here, having been from Bulgaria to Egypt and collecting all those incredible energetic experiences and activating those sites and bringing that energy and that connection here to this place to share with 10,050 people, I think it is, that are going to be here.
1,050.
All right. Well, there's going to be a lot of guides too. Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Well, that's next year. Yeah.
All right, sir.
Yeah. So the reason that we're connecting with you all around the world tonight is just to encourage you just to tune in and see if you'd like to be with us over these 6 days that we're going to be working here in Kos, in Greece, because the more that we can encourage people to be here, be present with us, meditate with us. As most of you know around the world, the meditations work in the quantum field. So wherever you are, and even whenever you're tuning in and meditating with us, your energy is here with us, and you can experience those energies from your own home or wherever it is that you're meditating from. And we know that there's going to be groups of people around the world gathering in little circles to meditate together with us as they watch the live stream. So this is a global event. We have people that have come from Russia, South America, all over Europe, North America, South Africa,
Israel,
India, Scandinavia, Australia and New Zealand, pretty much everywhere. I mean, it's been so exciting. I'm disappointed that nobody came from Iceland, but maybe next year.
I think probably someone did come from Iceland, sir.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yay. Someone from Sweden is here.
Yes, I know.
That's close.
Okay. So We'd like to share a meditation with you tonight. And then we're going to hear from Michele once we've started to create an energy. She's going to bring in some of the divine feminine energies that we're really excited to experience. So, for the meditation, we are going to invite you all just to close the eyes and relax. We're going to turn the cameras off just to encourage you at home just to meditate with us. So it's important just to relax, close your eyes, and go inside. And just to follow along with us as we build an energy field both here and with you at home, as we all connect together in the quantum field. And so, beloved ones, we are with you. That which these have been sharing with you in the last few minutes is just a small aspect of that which is being prepared for this gathering. As you have heard, there have been benevolent beings from around your universe working with you, preparing for this gathering. Delegations from many star families have brought themselves here. As you have heard, these two have noticed that we are already working on the very energetic of this place. This auditorium has been used for many different things in the past. We are working to cleanse the energy, to bring it first into neutrality, and then to bring forth some of the energies that we would like to share with you, so that as these 1,000 people come into this place, you are already being vibrated with the gift of our energies. So, we would like each one of you now to start this meditation by connecting, by inviting the energies of the earth, the energies of Gaia, to come up into your body, into your energy field.
And so asking inside, we call for the energy of Gaia to come up into our bodies, into our energy fields.
And just allowing for the possibility that the consciousness of the earth, Gaia, can and is responding to your asking. One of the directives, suggestions that we have been making is that you combine your intention from the mind with your desire from your heart. Combining these two energies together, it becomes a very creative force when you direct it in a particular way. So as you ask for these things in this meditation, do not just do it with a thought in the mind. Feel your desire to experience that which you are asking for. And so now we are going to ask each one of you to ask inside for an etheric stargate to come down around you.
And so we are calling for the presence of an etheric stargate, and just visualizing this pyramid structure forming around you. You do not need to know exactly what it looks like. Just the asking and your etheric stargate is forming around you. So now asking inside for your etheric stargate to activate.
We call for the activation of the etheric stargates all around the world. And what will start to happen is your stargate will start to vibrate with a very gentle, soft energy and relax into it. Nothing to do. And we are going to vibrate all the etheric stargates faster and faster. And as we do so, you will be moving, your stargate will be moving up through the energetic layers or dimensions. And so we begin this process right now.
Vibrating all the stargates faster now. And as we do so, we are lifting up into your fourth dimensional frequencies and continuing to accelerate through your fifth, into your sixth dimension, and vibrating gently into your seventh dimensional frequencies, where we bring all the stargates to a gentle pause.
And so now we are asking each one of you to ask inside for a strong seventh dimensional energy field in your etheric stargate.
We call for a strong energy field of the seventh dimension.
And as your stargate gently radiates that energy, slowly, slowly, your own energy will begin to rise, begin to harmonize with those frequencies of the seventh dimension. Nothing to do, it happens all by itself. Just relaxing and allowing, relaxing and allowing. Very good. And we continue now, vibrating a little faster, moving up out of the energetics of the seventh dimension, through the eighth dimensional energies, and merging into that which you would call the ninth dimension.
And continuing to accelerate, the vibrating into your 10th dimensional frequencies, and continuing up into your 11th dimensional frequencies, and vibrating quite rapidly as we merge into your 12th dimension now. And again, all the stargates around the world are now vibrating at this 12th dimensional frequency. And so we ask each one of you to ask inside for a strong 12th dimensional energy field.
We call for a strong energy of the 12th dimension in all the etheric stargates. And again, nothing to do. Just relaxing as your stargate radiates these higher frequencies all around you and in fact through you, for these energies vibrate every cell of the body. And again, in few moments, you are already vibrating in harmony with the energies around you in your etheric stargate. And as most of you know, as you start to harmonize in these energies, you become more sensitive to the guides, the benevolent beings who are here to assist us in this meditation. Very often we will invite individuals, different masters, different star families. But for this meditation, we are going to ask you to combine your intention and your desire, and to strongly invite all those beings who have been working with us in Italy, in Bulgaria, and all those delegations that were with us in Egypt, to bring all their energy, their presence into this moment of now, so that all of us are gently vibrated by their enlightened energies. All of us meditating in this global meditation in this moment of now.
And so we are calling for the presence of all the guides and beings from all the dimensions and realms who have been working with us these days in Egypt, in
already bringing the energy into this space, into this meditation. Very good.
And we are going to invite you also to ask inside for the energy of all of the sacred sites, the great pyramids, the Sphinx, the various temples along the River Nile, all of the sacred sites that these three have been to these days. Just the invitation. We call for the presence of the sacred sites of Egypt, and just feel there is a matrix of light weaving its energy into this space. These sacred sites connect far beyond the lands that you call Egypt, through space and time to your ancient Atlantean civilization, forward in time to what is yet to come, and across your globe. For there, as you know, are networks of pyramids that in your future will be reconnected as one. So just feel, relax, be present. Very good.
And so now we are going to ask this one Michele to connect to her guidance and to bring through energies of support to take us deeper into this meditation together.
Dearest ones, as I will always remind you, I am with you. I am with you in every moment of your day. If you allow yourself to experience the embrace of the Divine Mother, then there will not be a moment where you cannot feel my love and support. As this one Alcazar has reminded you, feel inside. Allow your intention and desire to wed together by just scanning inside right now, noticing where your sacred breath resides. Notice how you are supported by your earth, whether it is a chair, a bed, the ground. It is all Gaia. So feel this embrace. feel this connection. Many of your priests and priestesses that were prepared to take these sacred initiations in these sites, such as your Great Pyramid, were prepared. They knew how to work with the energies in such a way that they could balance, recalibrate themselves back into a structure that could, how do we say, receive more and more and more. And this is what we wish to prepare you in. As you feel where the breath is circulating inside, as you feel the support beneath you, know that it is my love that is holding you. Dearests, for those of you that are familiar with this essence of life energy, allow it to come and begin to pour into your energy field, into your physical body. And see if you can just notice what happens inside as we bless you, like a honey, a nectar that is being poured from the vessel of my divine womb, being poured and saturated to nurture and nourish each and every cell of your physicality, of your energy field. Dearest, it is important that you connect in with this felt sense of love and safety and connection. For what these two have not mentioned that was brought forward in your Egypt was a template for the divine feminine and divine masculine to be reinstated within each and every one of you. What each and every one of these participants was able to see with their very eyes is that every structure, every code, every foundation that stands in our sacred Egypt contains instruction about balancing these feminine and masculine energies within oneself. This must occur within each and every one of you and in all of humanity in order to rise, to evolve, to come back to that sacred place that you have experienced in your lifetimes in Atlantis and other places as well. So allow yourself to receive these essence of life energies like golden honey being poured to soothe, to temper, to bring into balance that which has been living as a distortion within each and every one of you. Allow the debris to be cleared. Know that as it comes up, all you have to do is call upon the Divine Mother. You can call to me or any of my 10,000 names, and I am here. I am birthing my love to be bestowed upon each and every one of you. As you anchor and connect and feel the radiance of your own physicality, know that each and every cell is being saturated with this love. Allow the energies to take it deeper and deeper. Very good, dearests. Very good. And as your physicality is being nurtured and nourished, notice as you are washed again with another layer of this essence of life energy, this one coming down to weave and move through your energetic field, giving you permission to take up more space, to claim the truth of who you truly are, dearests. You must know this. Like space being woven and opened. It is with my wings that these energies are being radiated through each and every one of you, through this sacred Stargate structure, bringing the balance, restoring our divinity to these sacred sites, to this ancient land that we walk upon here in your cause, this land that is quite famous for its temples of natural healing and your birthplace of modern medicine. Dearest, this Alcazar has told you many and many of times that healing the body is about bringing the balance. So, as these energies, as this essence of life pours down like an opalescent pearl, milky and creamy, allow yourself to be nourished. and take notice of what happens inside your physicality. For those of you who are used to saying, I do not feel these energies, I challenge you. Where do you feel your own breath? Where do you feel your feet connected to your ground? This indeed is a connection. And the way that this structure that you call your brain works is that each time you make that association with one of your so-called physical sensations, your brain will remember the energies. So give yourself permission. Hand yourself over to the creative aspect within you. For this is your divine feminine. And it is being held in this sacred field of support that we know as the divine masculine. Give yourself permission to feel. Dearest, know that what will be happening on this island of Kos, on this island that is the birthplace of your modern medicine, will touch the entire morphogenetic field of humanity. The shifts in how healing occurs. Imagine your institutions shifting. Imagine the care that is given to all beings, animals, humans, your children, your so-called mentally ill, those suffering in your hospitals, all being touched by these energies, the energies of balance, the energies of cosmic love. So take a few moments more to allow yourself to be bathed in these energies of love, of healing, of balance. Dearest, know these energies are with you always. You just need to connect. So taking one last moment to just notice a place in the body, the tip of the finger, where the breath resides, where the feet connect to the ground. It does not matter. And feel these energies that we have created together, knowing that in this week to come, you will be holding so much more. I am with you always, dearest. Thank you, and I will talk with you again.
Beloved ones, can you grasp, can you understand? When we say we are with you always, we are with you in the vastness of spirit, the vastness of the field. We are always available because we are one. We are inviting you to gently open your energies, your presence, your beingness. And we are there. Always. Understand this deeply. We are with you always. Feel now your own energy field, your own vibration. For you have opened and been touched by the presence of so many beings who are together as one. In these days together, we invite you all, wherever you are, to allow your field to expand, to drop the energies that you feel you need to protect yourself from the outside. We will be guiding you into the oneness, where you can feel us more and more, deeper and deeper, merging with us. And in doing so, with all these who will be gathered physically here, and the thousands who will be gathering energetically around the world with this live stream, together we can shift the very timeline of humanity. We can start to create change in your world, not by focusing on this problem or that situation, but by raising the very vibration of humankind. When two or more are gathered in my name, I am there. You have heard this. What is it like when thousands combine their energy, their intention, and their desire for a new world? You amplify each other. There is a grand potential for this change to occur here, because so many of you, thousands of you, are familiar with the energies of the different guides, who are willing to ask the guides to bring their energy to support and amplify your intention and desires. This amplified energy field will make a major shift in the morphic field of humanity. You will start to create something new. An upliftment of humanity. Beloveds, it is already happening from what you have done in the past. Now it is going to be more than an acceleration, it is going to be a timeline shift. And so we invite you all to bring your energies, your support, your intention for a more beautiful world, a more abundant world, a more loving, peaceful world. It is time. And so just feeling yourself in your own body, in your own room, wherever you are. Being aware of the gentle vibrations within you. And then slowly and gently, when you are ready, allowing the eyes to come open and coming fully back into the body, into the now, wherever you are. And just allowing these gentle energies to stay with you. So for all of you at home, thank you for being with us. We're going to invite you to join us for one more free live stream. It's going to be the first evening of this gathering here in Kos, the day after tomorrow.
Yes, so on October 8th at, I believe, 8 p.m. local time here in Greece, which is 7 p.m. Central European, and 10 a.m. in California. We're going to go live from this room, but we're going to have 1,000 people here with us. And so you're invited. If you aren't here with us in person, please bring your energy online, because we are going to light up the most massive energy field that the Stargate has seen yet here on this earth.
Wow, that sounds very grand, Jules.
It's so grand.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us have had flashes of the power of the energy we're about to create.
So that's the invitation. We love you. We invite you to join us.
And you can join us also for the full experience here. We're going to be building the field and working with Michele and other featured speakers who we have here, with live music by Robert Coxon for 6 days here. And you can go to stargate.live/Greece livestream, sign up, and we'll see you in the quantum field.
So thank you so much.
Yeah.
We love you. We bless you. We hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you.